Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. This is a general life reading, so just see how you go with that. But this love reading is for you and your person, your special someone, your significant other. You may have only just been starting on your relationship now, or you may have already been married for some time and got children. You know, whatever is your situation, just apply it as it fits for you. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that will help to move the videos around YouTube. A lot of cards come out there. It's too many. Let's see if we can get it down a bit. Communication is going to be a big thing for you. All right, so something on the home front changing as well, or the result will come in the fourth house. We've got Neptune sacrifice coming in as well. So Jupiter will be in Pisces, and it'll only just be in there currently, and it will be. It's a very expansive energy. Jupiter normally rules Sagittarius, but it's a very expansive energy, and it will be there in Pisces at the very beginning stages. And Pisces is a spiritual sign. It's also about retreat or withdrawal in some cases. But Jupiter is expansive. It's expansive energy. So I feel that healing is going to be coming in for a lot of people. It could also be an expansion of overcoming certain things. It certainly is seeing the big picture in many ways, and it's a connection with spiritual life, and it can also be to do with aspects, obviously, of the unconscious, your dream life, your spiritual life, but it can also be about connecting with people who are deeply connected to you in some way. So we've got Neptune here. Neptune is normally the ruler of Pisces, so I feel the Piscean energy is going to be aspected for you for this period. Let's get some goddess energy now. Yeah, you've definitely got home changes occurring. Lakshmi, lovely card. We've got Nematona. Bottom of the goddess deck is Una, easy does it. Let's get a Moonology card now. New moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so this is saying new moon in Sagittarius, but I feel that full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius may bring something up. We've also got new moon in Taurus, and this is prosperity lies ahead. Let's get a destiny card for you. Authenticity. Okay, so I think you're going to have to walk your talk, speak your truth, or just, be clear about a certain situation as well coming in for you. All right, so let's start here. So we've got this is normally your energy, and then this will be for your person. But you may see qualities reflected in your person which are actually for you, or messages that are for you. It's interchangeable. So Vesta, home, and then we've got 6th house, routine. So this is saying that possibly, certainly with the 6th house, this is your health and your well-being, your lifestyle, and your daily routines around that. It's also to do with your work life. So I think work-home balance is going to be important at this time, and the workers can also be, the 6th house can also be your workplace or your work colleague, so that may be influencing you in some way. Pets also come in with the 6th house. Now Vesta is saying that there's some sort of shift or change on the home front. You have got Vesta here, and you've also got the 4th house as the potential for this situation. So your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So whatever is occurring for you, you may just be relocating, or it could be that you're changing something. Perhaps you may even be renovating your current home, or you may be redecorating, changing something in your home environment, or it could be that a person or some sort of shift is changing. You may be sharing a place with another person, or you may already be married, but somebody may be changing, either somebody new coming in or somebody going out, whatever the situation is for you. In some cases it can be family members, so, but it's saying that this is a healthy change for you, whatever is occurring. And because the 6th house is coming up, I do feel that you need to balance things. You need to just keep an eye on your health and your diet and your well-being and your lifestyle. That is going to be aspect, especially if you're going to be changing something within your home environment. For some of you, you may be bringing somebody into the home environment, and therefore you're changing your the way you're preparing meals. There can be lots of ways that this can come in. It could also be that you're actually shifting and changing and moving to a new place, and during that moving phase, it can be quite stressful, and that you to make sure that you look after your health. As I said, pets may also be coming into this in some way. So, but certainly this is a healthy home change. Whatever is going down for you, it's going to be better for you at the end of the day. Now for your person, we've got 3rd house, and we've got Sarasvati, the arts. So this person may be artistic in some way. They could be musical, they could be artistic, they could be very creative, or they could be involved in stage work, whatever is artistic or the arts for them. But it's saying that they need to focus on that. If they're not doing it, and it's only been a hobby up until this point, then it's saying that they would benefit tremendously from actually doing that, whether it's just part-time or on the weekends, because that's going to help them. It's going to raise their vibration. It's going to keep them in the present moment, which is very important, to keep your energy raised. Stay in the present moment, but it's going to be very beneficial for them, and they may have a real talent or a real gift which needs to be explored at this time. But it could also be musical. Maybe they just need to spend time tinkering with their guitar or whatever it is that they like to do, just to give them it would bring them into the present moment. It helps to focus their attention, and it's very soothing, and any sort of artistic or creative activities are always going to be good for you. Now 3rd house messages, this is to do with communication always. So they may be communicating with you something important, or they may want to say something, or it could be that they are taking this musical talent or poetry or whatever it is that they do. They may be needing to express that in some way, or it could be that they may be, something may be changing for them, which is, it could be career related for this. So 3rd house always deals with contracts and documents as well, but it's also about communication, as I said, and this is all forms of communication, written, verbal, can even be body language. All right, so it can be online, whatever the situation is. It also deals with general relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings can also come in, and also neighbors. Now, with the neighbor situation, because there's a move on the cards here, if this, you're already married and you've got a home and a family, or you may be moving in together now, this may be relevant. And they maybe need to create a space for themselves where they can do this artistic work, or something about this is changing, or something is being created for them which is going to affect your situation. So but it could also be, as I said, discussions with neighbors about certain things. But it could be a sibling is involved, some communication that is either coming in or being expressed by them. But it's a very communicative energy, but it can also be about short journeys, or car journeys. So that it may be that you need to take a short trip somewhere to go and investigate new places to live, or take a break, or just, get out and go and explore certain things. But it's going to require perhaps a car journey, a bit of planning, and so on. And so that may be coming in for them as well. But certainly communication is very aspected, and what they say, how they say it. So all communication is highly aspected. Choose your words with care. They need to choose their words with care. They need to be very careful with contracts and documents at this time. Because, as I said, when Mercury is retrograde, unless you're born with Mercury retrograde, it can affect your situation where contracts and documents need to be checked thoroughly, triple checked, because there could be something overlooked in the documentation, or something that's misunderstood, or something that's assumed, but in actual fact it's not that at all. So everything must be checked very closely, very carefully, gone over with a magnifying glass. And if possible, something needs to be postponed. Any signing of a contract or a document, it's best to postpone it until after the retrograde period has ended. So it ends on the 22nd of June, although there is a bit of a shadow period afterwards. But if it can't be helped, if you have to sign, or if they have to sign something, then make sure that it's gone over very, very carefully, very, very thoroughly, the contract and the document, and checked by somebody perhaps who's not as affected, or a legal person, or whatever the situation may be. Now we've got here for the current situation, there is some sort of transformation going on. So Pluto energy is always about sexuality. It's death, which is normally symbolic, as in an ego death, or some aspect of your life falling away and transforming. It can also be about birth, physical birthing, but also birthing of new conditions, a fresh start, a new beginning, so on. So it could be the end of a chapter or the beginning of a new one. Even rebirth and regeneration can come in. So this, you can apply this to your relationship. It could be the start of something new, or it could be a regeneration, a renewal. As I said, you could have somebody coming into your home. It could be a birth. Take it as it resonates for you. But it's all about transformation. So certainly if there is a birth on the cards, or if there's somebody coming in, your routine, your daily routines are going to change. All right. So this is about transforming the energy. Now, Pluto is always about what is hidden, what is underneath, what is under the surface or behind the scenes. Pluto rules the underground, so it's normally things that have been suppressed or are sitting under the surface, things that haven't been revealed, or they haven't come to light. So I say that because with the third house, with your person, this involves contracts and documents, so they must be very, very careful what they sign at this time, because there could be something in that. Don't assume things. There could be some aspect of that which is needs to be checked. Now, if you are going for a new home, perhaps you're making a purchase of a new home with Pluto energy, make sure that the plumbing and anything underground is checked thoroughly, or that you make an investigation with that, because it could come back that something to do with the sewage or the underground or the pipes or something like that, plumbing, needs attention. Okay, so that's just a side issue. But Pluto is always about things coming up. Now, this could be things that need to be expressed. Now, with the full moon lunar eclipse, this could be the result. Perhaps you're finding a new place now, or there's some sort of shift going on within the home environment. But it's normally some sort of result or some sort of culmination of something. It could also be the releasing of something that has to be said or has to be expressed. It could be a hidden fear. It could be emotions. It could be something that's hasn't been said or hasn't been talked about, and it's been in the underground or been on the back burner. So this may come up at this time. As I said, it could involve, it covers a number of things. So sex, death, and rebirth birth always come up with Pluto. Now, the death can be like, as I said, a symbolic death. This is the ending of one chapter and the beginning of a new one. So it's the ending of a cycle as well. But it could be related to sexuality. Perhaps something needs to be expressed with that, or it could be the regeneration or the renewal of that. Just take it as it resonates for you. We've also also got, but it's quite a powerful energy, this. Pluto is intense, all right? It's an intense energy. It rules Scorpio, so there's going to be a lot of things. It's going to be an intense energy, or it could be just a very intense time where things need to get sorted out. Money issues could be coming up. There could be negotiations between you and your person in a partnership. You know, the actual relationship, the nuts and bolts of it, the emotional and material resources. Lots of things could be coming up which need to be sorted out. So it could be financial, or it could be some aspect, as I said, that needs to be discussed and sorted out. It could even be fears that are being released at this time. Now, with Issue Medicine Woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. So as I said to you, Jupiter is in Pisces at the very beginning stages of Pisces, and great healing is possible when Jupiter is there. It's the expansion of that, and healing is an aspect of Pisces. So it's saying here that you are going to be a channel for that in some way, shape or form. So something has the possibility to be transformed in your current situation, whatever it may be. It may just be a simple practical situation to do with the house or the place you're going to live in, or it could be emotional, physical, whatever the situation is. But it's saying that you're a channel for divine healing power. All you have to do is connect to your higher power, your higher self, your God, your creative energy, whatever it is that you connect to, like a lightning rod, and then bring that energy down and bring healing into the situation, whatever it may be. You know, you've got a lot of energy coming down at you at this moment, and you've got a lot of power, and certainly with Pluto behind you, you will have that. You have the ability to transform whatever the situation is that is unfolding for you. Now we have got here, bottom of the astrology deck is Neptune sacrifice. So I'm going to bring this in here because I do feel that this Neptunian energy may be coming in. So just this got a lot of things going on for it, but basically Neptune can bring in a lot of fantasy and delusion or disillusion depending on the situation. So as I said, be careful with your communications. Make sure that there's no misunderstandings, no misinterpretations, nothing being missed, because Neptune can draw a veil over certain things, and things are not clear, or certain aspects are not clear. So make sure that you are applying clarity to whatever is going on. Confusion can sometimes come in with this as well. It can also be that some aspect of your situation is requiring you to have some sort of ego death, or your person, where it's an aspect of your life as you have lived it falls away, and it may be that you need to reorient how you approach your relationship, or what is going on within the relationship. And it could also be that something's coming out at this time as well. Neptune can sometimes be about scandals as well. But I feel it's something to do with something coming up, or something being released, which is requiring healing at this time. And but just be careful, as I said, with communication. Make sure it is very clear, that you're clear, and rather connect to the positive aspects of Neptune, which is the connection to the divine. Now, for your person, that could very well be the case with the artistic side, but connection to the divine as in the healing power, which is what we talked about here. But it's also about the connection to your own divinity, your own spiritual power, your own spiritual life. It can also be meditation. It can also be, tapping into your own healing resources for yourself. It's also the resources you have in your unconscious. It is also about any kind of healings for or releasing of things to do with addictions. Now, this can be any kind of addiction. It can be addiction to media, or it can be addiction to sweet things, or it can be addictions to codependency. There's lots of ways that the Neptune energy can come in, and this is an opportunity to deal with it now, or to end it and release it and move forward. It can also be deep bonds with people, and this comes up with karmic karmic energy. So this can be you and your person in a karmic contract at this time. And this is about, you may have been together in a lifetime before, and you've now come into this lifetime to deal with certain things or to work on certain things together. But it can also be related to other deep bonds that you have in your life. So all of these sort of unconscious aspects do come in with Neptune. But you may find that you just need to periodically withdraw to shore up your energy and just to get back to your center, to move through this period where illusions are possible. Now, we have got here for the advice section, we've got Lakshmi, bright future, and we've got air element, communicating. So as I said, communication is going to be very, very important for you and for your relationship. So this is all forms of communication, as we've said, to do with the third house is very much with the communication house, so very similar aspects coming in. So it's everything to do with communication, written, verbal, body language. However, it can also be over the airwaves, or some sort of like hearing news, receiving news via email, or giving news out via email, things like that. It can also be advanced tech of some sort. You may be interacting or using that in some way. It could also be just, if you're not close to your person, you could be communicating a lot over, various types of apps and so on. But it is very much about communication. And this is can also bring in perhaps an air journey, going in an aeroplane somewhere. So travel may come up with this. It could also be visiting a higher place, or a mountainous area can come in with this. It's also about mostly manifestation. So with the air element, this is when you bring all the air elements in, then it's about manifestation. So this is about having, and especially with Lakshmi here, this is about having a victorious mindset, no victim consciousness, no poor me consciousness, or no poverty consciousness. This is about having a very strong vision of what it is that you want to create in your relationship, or whatever it is that is going on in your life. It could just be visioning your ideal home, since you are going to be changing something in your home. So this is about focusing on your vision for the future, what it is that you really want, and then doing all you can to manifest that. So that is positive thoughts, positive words, and that is what you will manifest. So because you're a magnet, when you've got this air element, you're going to be a magnet for what you desire. So make sure that you desire the positive things, and focus on that. Say your affirmations and so on, and that is what you will bring in for yourself. With Lakshmi, it's a very, very abundant energy, and she's saying stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. Okay, so with the air element card, there may be the tendency to overthink things, to overanalyze things. A lot of air, very mental energy. So she's saying, stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine. You don't need to worry, okay? So rather put your energy into something positive to manifest for yourself. And don't put it into worrying, because whatever you put your energy into worrying about, that's what you're going to magnetize towards yourself. So rather focus on positive things, and that is what you will manifest. But she's saying, rest assured that things are coming. So have a positive mindedness. Have this picture in your mind, bright future. That is what I'm going to manifest for us. That is what we're working on, and work towards that. She's saying that everything's going to be fine. So have a positive mindset, and it will be fine. We've also got here, luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So this Sagittarian energy is around. As I said, Sagittarius is very expansive energy. Jupiter normally rules that. It's about luck. It's about breakthroughs. It can even be relief. It can be rescue. It can be joy, abundance, benefits, opportunity. All of these things come in with Sagittarius. It can also be about confidence. It depends what you need in the moment. It depends what it's going to bring you, what you need in the moment. But luck is on your side. A new moon is normally a beginning, a new start of some sort, and this could be within your home, and you could just be finding exactly the place that you want, or you may have already found it and now you need a bit of luck to get you there. So some sort of new start is coming in. And have a big picture in mind, a big picture view in mind. Some of the smaller details, may not be apparent at this time, but call on somebody. If you find that you maybe think that you might have overlooked a few details, or that you need a bit of backup with that, then call somebody in to assist you with that, because the Sagittarian energy is very expansive. It sees the big picture, and so whatever it touches, it's going to expand. So, but it's saying that luck is on your side. Some sort of breakthrough is here for you. We've also got another new moon card. Prosperity lies ahead. So with Lakshmi, bright future coming in, that's a very abundant card. So prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So there's still a bit of work to do. New moon is a fresh start. This is planting your garden of possibilities, your new garden. So imagine that you're planting your garden, and your air element, as I said, is about manifestation. So what are you going to manifest? What are you going to plant? How are you going to nurture it? How are you going to grow those dreams, or those whatever it is that you're planting? And Taurus is a very fertile energy. This could be literally fertility in the body, but it can also be to do with monetary matters. It's a very stable energy. It's about growth, okay? And it could even be about the growth of material things, or it could be home related, property related. And I do feel that is a big aspect coming in for you. But it's saying prosperity is coming in for you. It's coming. It's on the horizon. There's just a little bit of work to do, because this is new moon energy, and you're working your way up to the full moon. So it's like the increase of energy. But what are you going to plant? How are you going to plant it? How are you going to look after it? That really is going to determine how you get to this point. We've also got Una easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So as we said, Lakshmi said, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. And here it is reiterated again. But Una's energy is about saying that whatever cause, whatever is close to your heart, whatever it is that you're working on in this relationship, whatever you're aiming for, it takes time, it takes effort, and it's constant. You've literally got to be gardening with the new moon in Taurus. You're going to be gardening. This is your garden of possibilities. So what are you planting? How are you going to nurture it? And this is all about that energy. And it's saying that whatever is occurring for you, you may have to slowly move forward into it fully. It may not be fully here to begin with, but you can work towards making it a full-time thing, whatever is coming in for you. And so just slow and steady wins the race, but you will get there, and don't need to hurry or force things. All right, there's divine timing in play here, and everything is occurring exactly as it should. So just easy does it. And just nurture. That's the best way I can describe this energy. Now for the potential, the outcome, fourth house is about your home. It's your physical structure, or it's where you're currently residing, but it can also be about your actual physical home, the atmosphere in the home, the people in your home, and also your relationship to your family, your history, your foundation, where you come from, your ethnic identity, your ancestry, your actual home, your family, your roots, everything to do with that. So in this new home is coming in for you, or this shift or change within your home situation is coming for you, whether it's a renovation or somebody moving in or somebody coming out, going out, whatever the situation is, there is definitely a home situation that is going to occur. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can take a Nemanturna sacred space. So this can be that you need to create a sacred space in your home environment. So whether this is a corner of your home, or it's a mantelpiece above the fireplace, or it could be a study that you have, or a part of your garden, whatever it is, sacred space, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So this is your meditation space, your place where you go to rest and heal, or it could be just your place where you and your person sit and enjoy yourselves. It's your peace and quiet corner. Whatever it is, it's about creating that space within your home environment now. Okay, so whatever you're going to be doing, it's said to do this, and that will help you to ground certain energies. It will help you to give a focus, and it's also where you go to put things like your family photos, precious things that are important to you within your family and your home environment. It could also be saying that you are coming together in a commitment with your person, and you may be visiting a power place like a church or some kind of place which is important for you. It could be related to that as well. Or it could be that you are going to visit a place which is sacred or has some kind of religious or spiritual feel to it. And perhaps this is the path for you and your person to come together, and you create a sacred space, either physically within your home or in your environment, or you go to a sacred space to join together or to spend time there for whatever reason, whether it's coming together or you may be going for some other reason. It could even be to do with children, or some kind of service that you're attending, whatever it is, but it's creating a sacred space or visiting a sacred space. It can also be that you need to create a sacred space for you and your person within your home environment. And when I say that, it's between you. So it's your relationship becomes sacred. And this is about closing ranks, you and your person. So there's no outside influence, nothing to disrupt that. And it's about staying honorable and true to that joining together that you have, or that commitment that you have to each other. So this means that you don't discuss openly your relationship, you don't talk about it, you don't spread information around, you create a sacred space within your relationship. This is about honoring and respecting one another. So all of those aspects come in. As I said, with the fourth house, sometimes it can be involving family, and your person did have third house, so this may be family members connected to them. So when you created sacred space, you create it between you and your person, whatever the connection is to the family in this situation. So make sure that your connection with your person is sacred, however you want to do that. We've also got your authenticity. So I do feel that during this process, connected to the home, this is going to allow you to do this, or it's going to create the opportunity for you to do this. And this is about almost coming into your power, as it were. And with the Pluto energy in the current situation and the channeling of the divine healing, power. So this is your own personal method of channeling healing into your relationship, into your home. It's all about how you place things in your home, how you make it a welcoming space. Your castle is your home. So all of those sorts of things. And it's the energy between you and your person, the closeness. And this is going to, once you start focusing on that and you make it a priority, then you come into your authentic power as well, because you're taking charge of your environment, you're taking charge of your relationship and your energy that you're putting into your relationship and how you are steering it, So that brings in this authentic energy. And be authentic with your person as well. But choose your words with care during this period, as I say, because of the a lot of Mercury energy going on and communication. And so be authentic about what you're expressing, what you're saying, and I feel that will help to be clear, to bring clarity into the situation. I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, and have a wonderful eclipse season, and I will see you next time.